And again, just focus on your breath, close your eyes, relax. Maybe put your hands on your belly to feel the rise and fall of your breath. And just really open up the lungs. Nice deep breathing through the nose. Keep the neck nice and loose and the shoulders relaxed. 2 more breaths. Now let's engage the legs by flexing the feet. They should be parallel. Nice long legs, knees not locked. Interlace the fingers above the head. Turn them inside out. And we're going to stretch 1 foot at a time, pushing through the heel, 1 heel at a time, waking up the sides of the body. One more each side. Release the hands and bring those knees to the ceiling. Heels in line with the hip points. Contract the core so the pelvis is slightly tilted upward. And let's bring the right ankle over the left thigh and lift up that right foot, interlace behind the thigh and bring it closer, waking up the spine, the hips, breathing. One more. Place the left foot down and do the right foot. Adjust your alignment. And now left ankle over right thigh, lift up the right foot, interlace behind the thigh, and bring it closer. One more. And undo, coming back into our position, checking alignment, hands by your side, palms down, and lift those hips, grounding down the feet. Try to feel like you're trying to bring the thighs together. Core is very engaged. Breathe. And slowly down with control. Vertebra by vertebra. And one more time, lift those hips. Shoulders are flat on the mat. And ground down on the feet. Feel as if you've got something between your thighs that you're trying to keep together. And slowly down with control. All the way down. And bring the soles of the feet together. Engage the core and bring the hands in cactus. So elbows are in line with the shoulders. Keep a nice long neck. And engage the core. Spread the fingers. Breathe. And back to our original position. Hands by our sides. This time we're going to do a full bridge. So grounding down on the heels of the feet and bringing the shoulders beneath you. Hands can be by your side, above your head, or interlaced behind your back. Really lifting those hips. Again, feel like you're trying to hold something between your thighs. Breathe, lift those hips, push the heart to the sky. And slowly down vertebra by vertebra with control. Take your time. Readjust as you need. One more bridge, lifting those hips as high as you can and pushing the shoulders beneath you, grounding down on the feet. And slowly down with control. Extend the left leg, shoulders nice and flat on the floor, core is engaged. Bring the right knee into chest, give it a big hug. Reach through the left leg at the same time and take that right knee over to the left, holding it in the left hand and extending the right arm. Supine twist. One more breath. Rolling back. Give that right knee a big hug and extend it down to the ground, keeping it engaged as you bring the left knee into chest. Big hug in. Keep that neck nice and fluid. And take the left knee over to the right, holding it in the right hand and extending the left arm. One more breath. Rolling back and extend that left leg all the way down. Flex the feet, engage the core, interlace the hands above the head, extending the arms above the head. And now again, stretching the side of the body by pushing one heel and then the other, keeping the feet flexed. One more each side. Release the hands and lift the head, looking at your toes. Interlace the fingers behind the neck. Open up the elbows and bring the head down and bring it up. Bring it down and up, down and up, down, up. Keep going. You can do it. Working those abs, waking them up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold the head up and lift the feet slightly off the floor, an inch off the floor, point and flex each foot. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold, 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 and bring them down. And the head. Well done. Waking up those core muscles. Extend the right arm, bend the left knee, bring that left knee all the way across, and extend the left arm overhead onto your fingertip. Breathe into it. Push the heart to the lower arm. reaching through that upper arm. One more breath. And make your way back to our backs. And now extend the left arm outward and bring that right knee over to the right, to the left, and extend the right arm overhead. Reaching through that upper arm. One more breath. Use the right arm to make your ways onto your belly and bring your hands to your chest. Tuck the elbows in, extend the legs, and we're going to lift just the head. Hold, 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 and down. One more time. Head only. Up, hold, hold, and down. And now we'll do the head and the chest. Keep those elbows tucked. Up, hold, 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 and down. Baby cobra. Up, hold, 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 and down. And now full cobra. So we leave our hips on the mat. Everything comes up. Up, hold, 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 and down. One more time. Up, hold, 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 and down. Extend both arms up into a nice V and make the legs in an equal, nice, comfortable V. And we're going to lift the right arm and the left leg and the chin. Ready? Up, hold, 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 and down. Other side. Up, hold, 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 and down. One more time each side. Up, hold, 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 and down. And last side. Up, hold, 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 and down. Bring the arms all the way to the sides, palms down. And we're going to lift all limbs and the chin at the same time into locust. Up, hold, 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 and down. One more time. Up, hold, 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 and down. Take a moment to catch your breath. And push your way up all the way into Balasana. Sitting back on your heels, extending the arms. Relax the head. If you want to go into your fingertips, you may. Now bring those arms behind you, palms up, into Balasana. And interlace the arms and the hands. Lift them high and lift the head into a horizontal spine, waking up those shoulders. Breathing evenly through the nose. And relax all the way down back into Balasana, palms up. Let those shoulders relax. One more time. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching them as high as you can, lifting the head into a horizontal spine. One more breath. And back into Balasana. Coming up and coming into pigeon, right leg first in front, bent, making a pillow with your hands, open the elbows, reaching through the back leg. You can curl the toes if you want, so long as the hips are square. Breathe into it. Shoulders away from ears. Coming into high pigeon. Spread the fingers, shoulders and hips are square, head up. Pushing the heart forward here. Coming onto that right hip and keeping the left leg extended, our usual position here. Our hamstrings are tight, so feel free to bend that knee if you need, but keep the foot flexed, sitting tall on your sit bones. Big inhale and exhale, rolling down very slowly. Heavy head, arms can come forward, palms up. Breathe into it. One more breath. Rolling up slowly. Sitting nice and tall, shoulders down, big inhale. And exhale, bring that left hip back, torso's facing the left. Open the arms, reaching them high and reaching over that extended leg. We may not go far, we're just waking that hamstring up, gently into it. Keeping the head down, shift your shoulders and your hips into the center. Heavy head, breathe into it. Left foot is flexed, shoulders away from ears. Rolling up slowly, all the way to the top, shoulders down. Big inhale and exhale, and bring that left hip back, torso's facing the left. Open the arms, reaching high and reaching over that left leg. Shifting into the center, heavy head onto your forearms. One more breath. Rolling up, use those core muscles all the way to the top, shoulders down. Big inhale and exhale, and one more time. Left hip back, open the arms, reaching them high and reaching over that leg. One more breath. Into center, heavy head. Rolling up slowly. Back to our center. Big inhale and exhale. Bend that left knee, push through the heel, demi point, point, demi, and flex. Bend it, push it, demi, point, demi, flex. Bring that left hip back one last time. Open the arms, reaching high. Hopefully it's feeling a little better now, a little easier. Extending over the thigh with the body. Shifting into the center, heavy head. Hips and shoulders are square. Rolling up. Sitting tall, shoulders down, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Pigeon on the other side. So the left leg is in front and the right leg is behind. Finding your position here. Hello. And hips are square. Open the elbows. Curl the back toes if you want. Breathing evenly. Coming up to high pigeon, take your time, spread the fingers. Hips and shoulders are square, head up, shoulders back. Reaching through the back leg. One more breath. Rolling onto that left hip, extending the right leg, flexing the right foot, sitting tall, hands to the knees, and rolling down. Heavy head. Rolling up. This time, let's bend that right knee, push through the heel, demi point, point, demi, and flex. Bend it, push it, demi, point, demi, flex. Bend it, push, demi, point, demi, flex. Bring the right hip back, torso facing the right, open the arms, reaching high and reaching over. Feel free to bend that right knee if you need to. One more breath. Coming into the center, squaring up, heavy head, shoulders away from ears, right foot is flexed. One more breath. Rolling up slowly, use those core muscles all the way to the top. Big inhale and exhale, and bring that right hip back one more time. Open the arms, reaching high and reaching over. One more breath. Back into the center, heavy head, onto your forearms, shoulders away from ears. Rolling up, sitting tall, relax the shoulders, big inhale and exhale, and one more time. Bring that right hip back, open the arms, reaching high and reaching over. One more breath. Coming into center, heavy head. And rolling up slowly. Back to the center, shoulders down, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the soles of the feet together and let's release that lower back a little bit, sitting tall, and work your way down to your toes. Interlace around them gently. Let the head be heavy. Shoulders away from ears. Rolling up. Sitting nice and tall. And bring the soles of the feet closer to the torso so that they feel comfortable. Interlace the fingers around the toes. Sit up really tall, pushing the knees to the floor, to the mat. Lengthening the spine, core is engaged, shoulders back. and release. Coming onto all fours into tabletop. Checking alignment. Let's wake up the spine now. Cat cow. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Back to our center. Curl the toes. Lift the knees just an inch off the floor and hold. Turn the inner elbows towards the front. Breathe. Strong core here. One more breath. Release the knees and the toes and walk the hands shoulder width apart into puppy pose. Lifting the hips as high as you can, reaching through the arms, pushing the tailbone to the sky. You can go onto your fingertips if you like. Coming back all the way into tabletop. Checking alignment. Cat-cow. Inhale up, lift the tailbone. Exhale down, chin to chin. Inhale and exhale. Back to center. Thread the needle, starting with the right arm. Inhale up, thread it through. Coming onto your right temple, extending the left arm overhead, onto the fingertips if you like. Breathe into it, pushing the heart to the mat. One more breath. Walk that hand back into tabletop. Checking alignment. 2 cat-cows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Back to our center. Left hand reaches up and threads through. Coming onto the left temple. Extending the right arm overhead. Lifting the hips. Press down on the tops of the feet. One more breath. Use that right hand to make your way back into tabletop. 2 cat-cows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Back to our center. Curl the toes. And once again, lift those knees an inch off the floor. Breathe. And bring the knees down and the toes. Release the toes. Bring the big toes together. Open up those knees and extend those arms all the way. Again, if you want to come onto your fingertips, feel free. Let the pelvis just relax. Push the shoulder blades together if you're able. Reaching through the arms. One more breath. Coming onto your forearms, nice and wide, hands in line with the elbows. Coming onto your right temple or ear. If you want, you can open up those feet and flex them. A little deeper stretch in the inner thighs. And changing sides to the left temple. Using both hands, push your way back up into our first yogi squat of the day. So coming onto the balls of your feet. Let the head be heavy, shoulders away from ears, pushing down on those heels. Bring those heels as close to the mat as you can. And if you think you have your balance and your focus, take it up slowly into a nice vertical spine, shoulders back, hands in prayer to the third eye. One more breath. Bring the hands down and extend the right leg all the way out, flexing it. So this is our open deep squat, diagonal spine here. I'm pushing my left knee with my left elbow to open up the inner thighs. Nice long spine here, shoulders back, core is engaged. One more breath. Draw in that right foot, coming into our deep squat, heels on the floor. It doesn't matter how wide your feet are, but let that tailbone relax downward. Lift up the chest, pushing both knees with my elbows, hands to heart center, and head in line with the spine. Breathe. Both hands down, extend the left leg outward, flexing it, find that diagonal spine, core engaged. One more breath. Draw in that left leg, coming back into our deep yoga squat. Take your time. Hands to heart center, shoulders back, head up. Relax the tailbone down. Both hands down, turn the feet parallel, and then straighten the legs, hanging over. Walk the feet in, heel toe, into full forward fold. Nice generous bend. Heavy head, bring the head as close to the knees as possible. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching them high. Feel those shoulder blades connecting, and now straighten the legs, keeping the head low. Release the hands and roll up very slowly. Back to our center. Just change the angle slightly. Into Tadasana. Here we are. Let's do a couple of cleansing breaths, but first engage the core, shoulders down, big inhale up, and make noise. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Very good. From here, we're going to go straight into our balance. And we'll bring our right knee forward and hold. Find your focus. Bring the knee to the chest. Hold the ankle with the right hand. Knee to the floor, heel to the buttock. And then finding tree on this side in your own time. Take your time. Hands can be wherever you choose. Try to do 10 breaths. Well done. Shake it out. And we'll do the other side. Standing tall, checking alignment. Bring the left knee forward, bent and hold. Bring it to the chest. Holding the ankle. And finding tree on this side in your own time. And coming out, shake it out. Well done. Very nice. Okay, from here, we're going to do sun salutation A. Nice and slow, and we'll build upon it. Starting in the Samasthiti heat, big inhale up. Exhale down, 2 breaths. Half forward fold, 2 breaths. Full forward fold, 2 breaths. Into plank, 8 breaths. Strong core here. Chaturanga, take your time. Really take your time with control all the way down into cobra or up dog. 8 breaths. Shoulders back, head up. Curl the toes into downward dog. 8 breaths. Pedal the feet if you like, play with it. Step or jump the feet between the hands into full forward fold, 2 breaths. Half forward fold, 2 breaths. Full forward fold. And roll up slowly. Big inhale to Samasthiti. Okay, we're going to go much faster now. 1 breath in each position except for the usual. Big inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale half. Exhale full. Into plank, 4 breaths. Chaturanga, slowly with control. Into cobra or up dog, 4 breaths. And downward dog, 4 breaths. And from here, release the knees and the toes and come into Balasana. Hands by your side, palms up. Catch your breath. Rolling up, sitting nice and tall. Core is engaged. And we're going to come really, we're going to try and do crane as usual. So we're going to come into our yogi squat. One more time. On our heels, on our balls of our foot, spread the fingers shoulder width apart And again, this is a challenging asana. So if you can just lift your hips like this and your head and hold it, you'll build. Or if you can get one toe off, that's great. So this needs a lot of arm strength. So take your time, lifting the hips, lift the head, take the weight onto your arms and hold. Coming down with control. Back into our yogi squat. Release the head down. Catch your breath. And we're going to try that one more time. Lifting the hips and the head. Find your focus. Coming down with control. Back in our yogi squat. Let the head rest. And from here, we're going to extend that right leg one more time, flexing it, shoulders back, core engaged, pushing that left knee out with the elbow, shoulders back. Should feel a little easier now. We warmed up, drawing that right leg into our deep squat. Take your time, relax the tailbone down, hands to heart center, shoulders back. Both hands down, extend the left leg, flexing it, shoulders back, core engaged. And now pivot into low lunge here. Release that back knee and the feet. And try and really push that back knee back all the way. And now coming back into our runners. Stretch, nose to knee. Flex that right foot. Coming back into low lunge. Shoulders back. Nice strong leg. Taking it into plank. Now lift the right foot just an inch or so off the floor. Strong arms here, strong core. Bring it back down. And bring the left leg all the way through into low lunge. So take your time. Finding that. Knee over ankle in the front, pushing through the back heel, shoulders back. Release that back knee and the toes. Push that back knee even further back so you get a really good stretch of the inner thighs. And now straighten up that front leg, flexing the foot, nose to knee. Coming back into low lunge. Shoulders back, pressing through the back heel. Finding plank one more time. Finding side plank now. Lift the hips, open up the chest, looking up. Back into plank. And side plank the other way, lifting the hips. Back into plank. Release the knees and the toes and come into Balasana. Catch your breath. Making your way into a seat position now. If you're ready for lotus, feel free. Wherever you are is fine, so long as you're high on the sit bones. Feel free. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Twisting to the right, tall spine, shoulders back, head up. Back to center and twisting to the left. Back to center, interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching them high, pushing the heart forward. If you want to go up and over, feel free. If you're up and over, roll up, keeping the hands intertwined, pushing the shoulder blades together. Release the hands, palms up behind you, rolling down, heavy head. Bring those arms all the way forward onto the fingertips, finding that horizontal spine, lifting the hair, hinging at the hips here. Coming onto your forearms and heavy head, shoulders away from the ears. And rolling up slowly. Back to our center, shoulders down, and take that upper foot and extend it outward. Where we were before, flexing the foot. The other one is in the inner thigh, sitting tall on your sit bones. Big inhale and exhale, and bring that, for me it's the left hip back. Open the arms, reaching high and reaching up. One more breath. Coming into center, onto your forearms, heavy head, shoulders away from ears. Rolling up, sitting tall, shoulders down, big inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so we're going to change sides in our seating position. So whichever leg was in front or on top will be the opposite. Sitting nice and tall, big inhale and exhale. Rolling down, heavy head onto your forearms. Rolling up, use the core muscles. Back to the top. Big inhale and exhale, twisting to the left, lengthening the spine, looking behind. Back to center and twisting to the right. Back to center, interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching them high, feel those shoulder blades connecting. And again, if you want to go up and over, feel free. Keep lifting those arms. If you're up and over, roll up, keeping the hands connected. Really pushing the heart forward here, shoulders really connecting. Release the hands behind you, palms up, shoulders back, and rolling down. Bring those arms all the way forward, long arms onto your fingertips, trying to find that horizontal spine, pushing the heart to the mat. Coming onto your forearms, heavy head, shoulders away from ears. And rolling up slowly. Back to our center. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then that front or upper leg, extend it out. For me, it's the right leg. Flex that foot. Sit high on your sit bones and rolling down, heavy head. Rolling up. Back to our center, shoulders relaxed. Bring the right hip back, open the arms, reaching high and reaching over. Really trying to extend the spine over that leg. Keep that foot flexed. One more breath. Coming into the center, heavy head onto your forearm. And rolling up slowly. Back to our center, shoulders down, big inhale. And exhale. And extend that left leg now so both feet are flexed. Sitting high on your sit bones, core is engaged, rolling down onto your forearm. Reaching for your toes, your ankles, finding a horizontal spine, pushing the heart forward, shoulders back. And back to center, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And let's bring those knees together. Just release a little bit. And we're going to go all the way down on our backs. Bring the knees into chest. Give yourself a big hug. A gentle rock side to side. And then place the feet down in line with the hip points, knees facing the ceiling. Shoulders are relaxed. Arms can be wherever you want. We're going to do a bridge one more time. So let's see how it feels now that we're really warmed up. In your own time, grounding down on the feet, lifting those hips as high as you can, and getting those shoulders beneath you, pushing the heart to the sky. Keep those thighs pushing towards each other, really pushing the heart higher. One more breath, coming down, vertebra by vertebra. Take your time. Once you're down, readjust as you need. And now crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. Lift off the left foot, interlace behind the thigh, and bring it closer. Extend that left leg. Point and flex. Spread the toes, yogi toes, spread them. Work the ankle. And then rotate, making a big circle with the big toe. Take your time. The only thing moving is the ankle and the foot. Rotate the other direction. Keeping the foot flexed, legs straight. Inhale, exhale. One more. Place that left foot down in line with hip point, cross thigh over thigh, open up the arms wide, and both knees will go over to the left, reaching across the collarbones, the chest. Rolling back on the left foot, undo the right foot, coming back to our center here, checking alignment. Get comfortable. The left ankle over right thigh. Lift off that right foot, interlace behind the thigh, and bring it closer. Extend that right leg all the way straight. Point and flex, doing our yogi, spreading the toes, work the toes and the ankles. And now rotate in one direction, nice and slowly, ready, work it. Try to spread the toes as you come forward and then rotate the other direction. Flexing the foot, nice and straight. Inhale, exhale. One more. Place that right foot down in line with the hip point. Adjust if you need to. Cross thigh over thigh. Open the arms wide. Keep a nice long neck as we bring the knees down to the right. And keep that left shoulder on the mat, reaching through the arms. One more breath. Rolling back up, coming back into our original position, checking alignment. This time, cross thigh over thigh, hook around the ankle if you want. Both knees over to the left. Hold the knees in your left hand and extend the right arm high up, keeping the right shoulder on the mat. Looking towards the right, reaching through the arms, broad across the collarbones. If you move your feet further apart or closer in, you'll get a different stretch. So play with it. See what works for you today. Breathe into it. Rolling back on the left foot. Undo the right foot, coming back to our original position. Checking alignment. Crossing thigh over thigh, hooking around the ankle if you want. Keep those arms nice and wide. Move the hips slightly to the left, both knees over to the right, holding it this time with your right hand and extending the left arm, gazing towards the left. One more breath. Rolling back, undo that left leg, coming back to our original position, checking alignment, engage the core here, and find as if you were you're going to cross your legs. And if you can do lotus here or half lotus, great. But crossing the legs, you want to keep the small of your back on the mat. And we're gently going to bring those knees down towards the floor. They may not go far, and then bring them up as close to the chest as possible. And back and forth. Back and forth. Back. Forth. Check the back of your neck. Keep it nice and fluid. Two more. Keeping the knees close to the chest in the seated position. Lift the head, shoulders are back, and now do the back and forth. Small little movement, but we're working the deep abs here. Bring them into chest, release the head, and bring the head up and bring it down. Bring it up and down. If you want to interlace behind your neck, if you find it easier, feel free. Back and forth. Ten, nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release the head down, undo those legs, and bring them all the way down, straight down onto the mat. Take a moment to catch your breath. And now engage them by flexing the feet. Engage the core. Bring the right knee to chest. Big hug in. Take it over to the left side. Stacking those hips. Holding it in the left hand and extending the right arm. Gazing towards the right. Try to get that right shoulder as close to the mat as possible. Breathe into it. One more breath. Coming back to the center. Give that right knee a nice big hug and extend it down to the ground. Keeping it engaged as you bring the left knee into chest. Big hug in. Check the back of your neck always, keeping it fluid. Take that left knee over to the right, holding it in your right hand, stacking the hips as you extend that left arm outward. Gazing towards the left. One more breath. Rolling back. Big hug in of that left knee. Bring the right knee into joint. Nice rock side to side. And as usual, happy baby. Optional. And when you're ready, both legs down to the ground. Getting ready for Shavasana. Relaxing every part of your body. The toes, the knees, the hips, the pelvis, the ribs. Hands can be wherever you choose today. Relax that shoulders, back of the neck. All the jaw bones, the facial muscles. Find your regular breath. And just relax. Gently bring your awareness back to your bodies. And find your way to a fetal position and rest. And now make your way to seated position. Sitting nice and tall. Hands to heart center, shoulders relaxed. Wishing you all a wonderful weekend. Stay hydrated. Enjoy. Be productive. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.
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 Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody.
You have a great one too.